Sound, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. Come on, baby. George Mason Show. Let's talk about it, okay? Got a great guest tonight, Miss Knockout. And waiting for her to get in. It's all good. She just hit me up and told me she's having a little problem, whatever it happens. And it's all good, though. But she'll be in. And in the meantime and in between time, I just wanted to, take a minute to say this and say that. Nothing heavy. I just got back from the Dominican Republic, and it was a beautiful stay this time. And the weather's always on the one. It's 80 plus degrees, tropical weather. And I was in Sosua, Cabarete, Dominican Republic. It's like not too far from the airport in Puerto Plata when you come in. And it was interesting. Had like I said, a wonderful time. And it's interesting. But yeah, and I also want to give my condolences to the people in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, for loss of life there. They were in the club, and I see Miss Knockout is in the she's in the room now. That's what's up. Let's give her a round of applause. She made it, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what's up. Yeah, so yeah, the Dominican Republic, I had an incredible time. But like I said, I just want to give my condolences and to the people in Santo Domingo, that roof falling on them in a club, a concert hall, and a lot of loss of life. I think over 200 people lost their lives. The mayor, our mayor, Mayor Eric Adams. I'm in New York City, by the way, for those of you who don't know. And it's, but yeah, so it was a hell of a thing. But yeah, so I got a terrific guest on, like I said, Miss Knockout. And she's in the room now. And it's, yo, man, we're going to go down and explore. And when I say explore, I mean uh, ask some questions. But I love her style. I checked her out. I did my, you guys, I do my research. You guys know that I'm thorough when it comes to that. Yeah, my man, Albino Twins, uh, Marlon, uh, Charlie Chan, huh? Gotta put it to my look. I got a tan. He's funny. And him and I were supposed to twins, and I supposed to go on a tour, do a little something, something. He's hooking that up now. He's getting that together. But yeah, B, I got a little dark. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. But yeah, so we're supposed to do that, and it's going to be interesting, man, because they're very talented, and yeah, we can go out. They don't know how I get down, man, when I do my act. Uh, Miss Knockout, I'm a stand. I do stand up. I'm a stand up comedian by trade. Feel me? And I love old school. I love the lyrics. I love everything about it. Of course, the old school um, cats, man, have passion. Not new to the game, they true to the game. From me, the Alberto Twins, the Almighty Force Brothers, the Clientele, Mikey D, over 50. That shit is hot. You feel me? I got Mikey D coming up, I think, in May, the second week in May. And Sedan, the God of Sound. That's who you heard on this track here. That's him right there, huh?
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're prolific, as is Miss Knockout. She got her stuff together. Very prolific. I saw some of her joints. I wanted to go over some of the stuff that I wanted to play, if I could play and stuff like that. But I'll ask her as we get into it. But yeah, before I bring her out and bring her on, because she's going to be on the platform. That's the what we do in June with Chucky Chuck, huh? Give Chuck a round of applause. I want you guys to hear something from Chuck in a minute. I'm gonna lay it down. Chuck laid some stuff down. He was in the lab with DJ Divine and DJ Kendu, and shit is official. It's thorough, and Chuck still got it, huh? Yeah, I know Chuck a long time. I know him as Lamont Baker, or Uptown, Harlemville. Yeah, and he was stomping. And he was doing his thing there. He put me down, and I opened up for Phyllis Stickney at the Cotton Club on Thursday nights. Yeah, and I know Chuck a minute. You know, Eddie O. J. Oh shit, yo, what's up, Eddie? Huh? From the Clientele Brother, the founder, huh? Eddie OJ. Tell Knockout OJ say, what up? She see you, B. And she be out here in a minute. I'm going to bring her out. I'm doing my little, little warm up thing, my little whatever you want to call it. I got some shit I just want, some stuff that was troubling me. They said that Michael Jackson didn't have a childhood. He said he didn't have a childhood. Listen, he had his brothers, his sisters. He made buku money. He was a millionaire by the time he was 11. He's on the road. He ran. He jumped around. He played in shit. That's a childhood, huh? All right, he got older and brought a zoo and an amusement park. Hey, do what you want to do. He had it like that. He brought her because he felt he didn't have a childhood. I didn't have a childhood. I was in Brooklyn, dodging bricks and rocks thrown at me. We had games we were playing where we were throwing rocks at each other. That's not a child. That shit is crazy. But that's what we did. But Michael said he didn't have it. He didn't know. He was privileged and God bless him, blessed and talented. Michael, you had a childhood. God bless you. Bless the dead and that. But you had a childhood, brother. Yes, you did. And yeah, you know what? Because I look, people are saying, oh, George is drinking again. He's got the red cup. Is he smoking crack? Is he back on that crack? Is he out there again? He said, nigga, looked like you sold a painting. You had 2 TVs in the studio. What happened? No, I'm not. No, I don't. I'm not out there again. Just this is water. That's water I'm drinking. But it's all good. But you know what? Let's get into it. We got Miss Knockout, and bring her out now. Miss Knockout, bring her
Hey,
out.
what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? No doubt. But yeah,
Hey,
I'm just, playing around a little bit, stalling for time. And good to see you. You
good
got
to
in.
see
So
you.
what happened?
I don't know. I kept on trying to like go press the link and come through, and it just wouldn't like the connection was slow. It just wouldn't
Okay,
turn.
but you're here now. You're here
Yeah,
now, and that's what's up. Welcome,
in the
no doubt.
building.
In the building, in the hizzle. And all the players and stuff. You're on the platform for June 28th in Springfield Park. And
Yeah.
this is nothing new to you. You know the players, Chucky Chuck, and Eddie OJ has already just called you out, shouted you out. Said, tell Miss
Yeah.
Knockout,
Yeah.
you
What's
said,
up,
what's up?
Eddie? What's up? What's up, y'all?
No
Eddie
doubt.
OJ.
Okay, huh? Talk about it. You know what? And because Ed is with the clientele with Mikey D, Playboy Mikey D, Will Seville, and they've been on and they did their thing. And Eddie's very prolific, uh, and I respect that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. He's cerebral, his rhymes and stuff. He breaks it down as you do. And
Yeah.
I listen, you know, I'm a comedian. I do stand up, but I also write. I'm a writer as well, and
Okay.
yeah. And I looked at your profile and I looked at a lot of things. She goes by the name of Knockout, and we see if anything is incorrect here. Who is a music artist, actress, a beat producer, and entrepreneur. Her journey started in the battle rap scene in New York City. That's what I have for you. And
Mm-hmm.
over the years, she has transitioned into songwriting, performing, and building a business around her creativity. Is that correct?
That's
She
correct.
produces her own beats, writes, and performs original music, and brings stories to life through acting and content creation. Beyond the music, she focused on building multiple streams of income through digital products, content, and community. She uses her platforms not just to entertain, but to inspire, and especially those who came up the hard way, like she did, like you did, huh? Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right now.
Yeah, I appreciate that and I respect that. And also, you've been how long have you been in the game? When did you start?
Well, I've been rhyming since I was like maybe 16, in Queens, and around going around the hood watching everybody doing their thing. And I was taught by Johnny Quest. DJ Johnny Quest taught me actually to be a DJ first. So, I used to go over Johnny's house and he would teach me the basics of spinning, and he was making beats. And, I just jumped on the mic one day. He was like, "Oh man, your voice kind of different. Like, it's like deep. It's like different than other girls." He said, "You ever thought about rapping?" And, I just started messing with it, and it went on from there.
So you
And
was
so,
in the hood around like with the Clientele Brothers and Mikey D, the cats and
well,
Sedan.
well, I was actually watching them. They were already doing their thing. They were already established around the hood, doing all these shows in the parks, like just rocking out here and there, so I was like watching them, and then I started like getting into it. And then, I went from there. Um, Once I started like rapping, I went into like battle rap. So I
Okay.
went and started. Mhm.
And your battle rap, did you like run across like Murder Mook and them cats and Steady B and who did you battle
Well,
rap?
I met Murder Mook. Steady B is kind of, I know about a lot, because I do always do research like you know. But Steady B, I heard of him, but I never bumped into him. He was also doing his thing. Murder Mook, I met a few times. Saying he's
No
cool
doubt.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Chucky Chuck in the house, huh? Hey, what's up, Chuck?
Chucky Chuck,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up?
I know Chuck is Lamont Baker in Harlem,
Uh-oh.
uptown. Yeah, he's the one who put me
No,
down with
blowing him up with the government name.
I know. I used to say he was in the witness protection program. You feel me?
Well,
Because, yeah, you never know.
well,
You got
you kind of gotta be if you kind of popular. You gotta put yourself in the witness protection program.
no doubt. No doubt, right? Yeah, that's real. That's facts. But yeah, so you know what? It's interesting, but I had wanted to go over some stuff with you. I had
Mhm.
yeah, I got your a couple of your songs, right?
Okay.
No capping.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also to get your permission to see if it was okay before I put it out there. And I put a
Oh,
little
of course.
collage together. Yeah,
Yeah. No
you
capping.
know,
Knock them out
yeah,
they're on all platforms, so they're already
I
out there.
got to knock them out. Right. So you drop all that, as we progress.
Mhm.
But I gotta knock them out and I find some stuff. I'll run this by you real quick. You know. My style's fantabulous, hurdle with my swag. Hurdle just one, making all the broad swag. You don't want it, I got it in the bag. Don't get mad at me because your style is just a fad. On the road, collecting all like A-Rap. Your style's real tight like a got jet lag. Hard, but I'm sexy, you can come and test me. I'm a girl diamond like my name is Ryan Leslie. Hurdle with the sexy, hurdle with the flow. All bets on knockout, that's the way to go. Top notch competitor, we take it toe to toe. And if you want to scrap, we can take it
body snatched, I can knock his lights out. Ooh. Ass fat, hips matched, and I'm iced out. Ride him so good, got him saying time out. Think he catching feelings, gotta keep an eye out. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. Speed it up, slow it down, knock him out, knock him out. Ride him so good, got him saying time out. Think he catching feelings, gotta keep an eye out. He put the ooh.
No doubt.
Come out.
No doubt. Yeah, so I put that little,
Now
together.
Step Out. I just want to clear something up real quick. So the song Step Up with the Milk and Giz sample is just like a freestyle. It's not out on any platforms. So,
Okay.
I wish I could have cleared the sample for that because a lot of people like that record. I actually spoke to Daddy-O a couple of times to try to work something out. But you gotta get the samples to those things, and so I just
Yeah.
released it as like a free download and just did a video, like a freestyle type stuff.
I'm laughing and smiling because when you say clear sample, all I could think of was it goes back to that Damon Dash when he said Randy Ecker, he said go clear sample. You remember when in that little thing at the end of the Rockefeller days and stuff when they were showing that.
Yeah.
Clear sample when you said that. But
Yeah.
no doubt. But yeah, that's original and it's old school for sure. I think that beat you sampled from what was that song?
The
With that
audio
beat?
too. Yeah,
Audio.
a lot of people like samples less. It's done less now, but people still that can afford it.
No doubt. But you know what's interesting because there's certain things that like this generation doesn't seem to really get involved. Like with I spoke with a few of the artists, in regards to there's no collaborations and like groups and stuff like Salt and Pepper, TLC, like the
You
female
notice
groups.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. And I mean, like like the sisters back in the day, like MC Light, Queen Latifah and stuff, they laid it down and stuff like that. But then you had, like I said, the TLCs. Even now, the only group that I notice now, if you know any other group like Amigos, they were the only ones that are out. That's it.
Right.
Huh? I mean,
Yeah,
nothing,
I think it's not a lot of groups. I think my theory is it's not a lot of groups in America is because people get in these groups and they don't know how to get along and gel together. And then all these problems develop behind the scene. One person is this, always singing a lead all the time, or this person's late. Like when you in a group, you got to worry about all the members of the group. When you flowing by yourself, like I ain't got to worry about nobody unless I'm collaborating with somebody as a separate artist, right? And then I think that people don't get along. So these groups in the new age of now, like back in the days, they had artist development. So they kind of made them get along for a little while to a certain extent because they would train them and dance or whatever. But now it's no artist development. People got to get together on their own. And like you said, people ain't even collaborating like in New York, where I live at, where I could see a lot of people in New York do not collaborate with each other. They don't you know, like network, all that networking and collaborating. And this is one of the pitfalls of New York City on why we're not back on where we should be at right now. If we collab more and work together, see the down south people, yeah, they fight and they fall out too, but they work together and they support their own. Like anytime I went to Atlanta, like one thing I noticed was when I spoke to people, they were very interested in what I was doing and what I was talking about. But opposites attract. But when I'm in New York and I started doing taking what I call a long route because I feel like I didn't have good luck running up on people doing the networking thing because people ain't susceptible to you, especially if they don't know you.
No
So if
doubt.
somebody
That's
don't
good.
really introduce you to somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's like they feel uncomfortable networking with people. It's like it's been denormalized in New York to like network. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. And we need that togetherness to elevate. Or else we're gonna stay stuck in the same spot while
That's a fact.
everybody else is growing.
That's a fact. Yeah,
Right?
tell it like it is, sister. No doubt. Preach, baby girl. Yeah, it's real.
Mhm.
Fact. And I see my man
Uh-huh.
as Corey Baker's in the house. That's Chucky Chuck's brother, huh? What's
Oh,
up,
what's up?
Curry?
What's up? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just talking with this DJ the other day. I
Uh-huh.
was a couple of them. I had the same conversation and the same, like on the same subject. It's like I was telling them, both of them, they know so many people, but they out here, you in everybody's face at all the parties, you know everybody, you dapping everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be further than what you are in the real, in the real world. But in the world we live in, it seems like I said, it's like everybody networking and helping each other and jumping behind each other is like so denormalized. It's like every man for itself. And you
Yeah.
you
Dog
need a
eat dog,
team.
no doubt. Mm.
You need a team.
You need a team, no doubt. And like you say, it's dog eat dog. It's every man, every female for themselves, unfortunately. But um, in unity, you stick together and you get things done a lot of times for the
Right.
most part. But
Yeah.
personalities do clash, no question, no doubt about that. And I see here, Chuck, you see Chuck, always the promoter, no doubt about it. Springfield Gardens, Springfield on Saturday, June 28th. Miss Knockout is going to knock him out in the park. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we out
So,
here. We outside. We
yeah,
outside.
we outside, no doubt. Almighty Force Brothers, right? And
Yeah.
this show, AMF, is a great show as well. And the brothers, Big Shy, Big Rod, doing their thing. God bless them. And
Mm.
it's a great platform, man. La Picasso, Lady
Oh
Miz,
yeah,
Lady
Lotto.
Miz. So, yeah, a lot. And he's
Yeah, yeah,
producing
it's a
now. He's
people
doing
thing.
big things, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's what's up with him, no doubt. And yeah, and of course Sedan, the God of Sound, Mikey
Okay.
D, huh?
Yeah.
Eddie OJ, Will Seville, the Clientele Brothers, huh? Yeah, so it's a powerhouse and MC Inequity. I got him. The brother is on the week after next because next week I'm gonna have the legend, the Silver Fox, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Silver Fox.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
I
doubt.
like Silver Fox.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
NC Liquidity, and then Mikey D, and then Sedan the God of Sound, and La Picasso, and Chucky Chuck, and then the Infinite Machine, the DJ Divine, DJ Kendall's gonna come back on. I want to drop something real quick. And I'm laughing because this is like, yo, Chuck still got it. This is uh can you hear that?
Uh,
You hear that? Yeah.
yeah.
Come on. That's Chuck. What? Come on.
You never heard a rapper who can rap and disrespect? When rappers is wrong, they come to be the respect. I give out blessings and lessons on
That's
9%.
Chuck.
On if y'all kiss my ring, I'm celebrating and creating my royalties. I'm still become authority, yeah, that be me. The hype type, about a place of might. I'm shattered pipe beams of worldly insight. Prolific. Yeah, I'm the old school cat. I got a swagger so mean, I don't need the fact. Well, I spew and spit all kinds of language. Everybody wanna give a this ultimate, but I say, hey, I'm hazardous to your health. Cause I'm so damn bad, I check with myself. I'm on the grind. I keep it under the roof. I'm mere presence. Here's a good game talk. The battle cry I see is a real shot. It gets you feel me like I'm feeling, I mean, da. I say, ooh, la, la, sarah. Feliz Navidad. I'm cool with top. I'm on a higher part. A
Feliz
Genesis
Navidad. Hakuna Matata.
Rap phenomenon, so spectacular, you gotta give it to me, baby. I'm that connoisseur. Something like you never ever heard before. You can't get it from no bootleg store. It's not on CD, it is bought from TV. So what you saying, Chuck? You gotta get it from me. So here's my
That's a
autograph.
Chuck.
Yeah, I'm leaving y'all with a big back kick. I never want to get the old school don't exist, cause I have put it in a kick ass miss, and it takes a lifetime to do something like this, cause I'm built to last like the keys if you're a mint, and I ain't on no ego trip, and I ain't flying high like the good year flip. I'm trying to keep it on and on like Gladys Knight in the place to get out. First description to calculate the shit. What the hell was that?
All right.
No doubt, no doubt. Feliz Navidad. Hakuna Matata, huh? Yo,
Yeah.
Chuck, what up, Vaughn? That's what's up. You know, so yeah, that was with the DJ Divine, and they was in the lab laying that down. But that's in
Okay.
line with what we doing on the 28th, because I'm co-hosting
Right.
with my man Van Silk, huh? And Van
Right.
is just yo, he's on the one. The true Saurian, he's called. You ask Van about anything relating to hip hop back in the day or present or whatever, whenever, yo, he was there. So he knows. It's like how you speak your truth, how you know exactly what's what. Huh? You were there. So, you know, when you first started, right? What was the
Mhm.
competition like in the realm, like with the on the females, and you started with in the battle rapping, right?
Right. Yeah, when I first started with the battles, we would go to the city, the Irving Plaza, and all these different places. Mike Brown battles. They had all these different battles, and at first it wasn't too many girls doing it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Okay,
a lot of girls
right.
doing it. So they had the guys and the girls together, and they would have 16 beats. They would play all the beats, and they would like eight beats. They would number all the beats. You would pick beat number one, number two, and then you would go head to head. And it might be me, it might be one other girl, or it might be just me and all dudes. But then later on, they started to separate it. You know what I'm saying? And once they
Yeah.
started getting more girls coming out, they started to separate it and put the girls together with the guys. But when I was with the guys, I was like making it to like the final twos. You know what I'm saying? Because keep going down till you get to the last two, and then they would have the finals. So I even helped to put together a seminar with Royal Bain from Kool and the Gang. He did this
Hmm.
seminar when the World's Trade Building was up, actually, a while ago. And I did that seminar just so I could get in the battle, go to the seminar for free. Because, the laminates was expensive. They was charging 300 something for a laminate. So I would
Damn.
be like, let me barter my services, and then I would get in the battle and in the events like that. You know what I'm saying?
Was the battle like on the order of like in that movie Juice with Pac? You know, like when he was going to with the audition when Omar Epps was going to audition with Latifah. Was it
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
that was like to me, that was more like a contest. This is more like a stage. They would have a trophy
More
for
of a
the winner,
competition, I guess.
nice trophy, yeah, or a belt or a trophy, or some sort of prize. And it will mostly be like at auditoriums at schools and stuff like that. But in that movie, to me, that was more like a contest.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
And I wanted to point at Curry
Like
was saying no
DJ,
more
a
R&B rap.
DJ battle. That my bad. It was a DJ battle, right?
Right. That was it. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he had to try out. Yeah, so it was a
Right.
DJ. Now I loved the DJ battles back then. They had them MC battles, and then they had the DJ battles. And that's how I seen Scratch and all these different people come up, Rock Raider, all these different DJs came up through that system and became great DJs. I
You
even
got
met Lord
Bonnie Chambers say
Finesse.
what's up.
Huh?
You got Bonnie Chambers say what's up. And Miss Nava, I
What's
hope
up?
I can see you soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonnie
Yeah, but
Chambers has her show on Instagram. She does the real Bonnie Chambers show, no doubt.
what's up, Bonnie? That's my girl. Hey. But I wanted to get away, like when you in battle rap zone in that mode, it's like crush, kill, destroy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're talking about people, you reading people, you roasting them. And writing a song and battle rap is like two different worlds. If you notice, a lot of battle rappers don't make it in the mainstream because they don't. It's a difference in constructing a song and roasting a person. It's two different things. You know what I'm saying? So a lot
Yeah, I
of
see
battle
some of it
rappers.
get real nasty though. I see some of it really just, is unhinged. Some
Oh
cats,
yeah.
man, can't handle it. Some of the
Oh, I
stuff
used to
that
bring props. I brought props. Now, at
were
one time, I do I did I was rhyming against this dude who was down to like the final fours, and I did this rap, when it was my turn, and I threw a maxi pad in his face with
what?
red nail polish on it,
No, you
and
didn't.
they had
No,
to
you
walk
didn't.
me to the subway.
No, you
The
didn't.
security the security had to walk me to the subway after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I even put red nail polish on it. I threw it at the dude, and he got real
I know he
irate.
didn't like that. I know he didn't like that. Come on now,
Yeah, so
that
I
shit
used
like
to get they when I
that's
was
nasty.
coming, they
It's
knew it was
nasty.
gonna be some stuff.
Yeah,
But that's what look, I gotta get you out of the way any way I know how.
I feel you was like that. Yo, I'm just thinking about that. Yo, you got a tape of that shit anywhere? Like, yo, you,
No, I don't. That's the only thing I wish. Now I think that the tapes are gonna turn up. And one time it did kind of surface the Mike Brown battle tapes. Somebody contacted me on one of my social media, and it was a guy. He's like, "Yeah," he said, "I got a lot of your battle videos." I was like, "Word," and I was like, "Oh, where Camille?" He's like, he wanted $3,000 for it. I
damn.
said, "Well, you could keep those suckers until they come out. You're gonna release them anyway. If I mess
Anyway,
around
yeah.
and catch a look."
Yo, you know what? I want to ask you something like, I had read an article. I want to, this picture here.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of sums up. Tell me how accurate this, it says, take this off with Chuck. And this picture here, it kind of breaks down some from a cover, a magazine cover. Uh,
As recent.
well, yeah, it. I'm searching for it. Just bear with me. This is this one here because I have two of the
Oh
pictures.
yeah. Yeah, that's a write up I got. Yeah, because we talked about the past. Now you know where I came from. Now I'm gonna let you know where I'm at. Okay.
Okay,
So
right.
that is a magazine contact me called No Days Off, NDO magazine, and they just that did that write up the other day, and I got contacted by another magazine. I don't want to say the name yet, but they're working on an article on me now because I started producing my own beats, and what I started doing was licensing my beats for television and film. So you're going to
Okay,
be hearing my productions on some TV shows, reality shows, you know what I'm saying? And I also when I moved to the city, I moved out from Queens to New York City, Manhattan, and I got into a lot of acting. So I've done a lot of stuff as far as acting. I'm in Yo Gotti videos. In the new High and Low video with Denzel, directed by Spike Lee. I did Raising Kanan, Law and Order, Gotham, So I did a lot
Orange is
of
the New Black.
writing stuff. My Orange is the
Orange
New Black,
New Black.
the first 5 seasons in the African American section of the jail.
Okay, yeah. And then you
And yeah,
from battling cancer to battling beats. So
yeah,
you are fighting cancer, breast cancer. Is that right?
yeah. Well, back in 2012, I did have a bout with breast cancer, which we don't claim things like that, but it did cross my path, and I dealt with it. And here we are, 12 years later. Mhm.
Yeah. God bless you. You got to be strong and to deal with that, and to stay positive on on the upside of that, which is
Yeah,
a blessing. I
yeah.
know, and then you still, keeping your career together, going out on auditions and battle rapping is no joke. Like you say, it's two different.
Well, I don't battle rap no more. Like I
Uh-huh.
said, I'm more into writing songs. I'm writing songs. I want to like put my music out. Like I don't feel like people don't want to hear you talking about people all day, like this, that. They don't want to hear you roasting people all day. They want to hear good music. So, you know, I've been there, done that. It was fun and everything. I loved it, but I'm more interested in writing songs and
No doubt, it's like
you know,
comedy.
releasing music.
Like comedy, like people want to come to the show to see the show. They don't want to be the show. They don't want to sit there and have right. You don't have a
They don't
comedian
want to be in
just.
the front row. No front row.
Some of these cats go in the back row. They don't give a fuck. You know what
Like
I'm saying? I
when
see.
we went to the comedy show, we were scared to sit in the front row because we knew that
Nah,
they was going to talk about you.
you're gonna get ate up, and that's facts.
What?
But yeah, so that's like what you're saying about like the back. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Um, have material, have something. You go to these shows, and after 3 or 4 of these guys, females, are just eating the audience up and talking about this and that, whatever. You want to hear some material. You want to hear something. You know what I'm saying? For me,
Some
thought provoking,
substance.
some
You want some
substance,
substance.
some substance. Thank you,
And,
thank you.
and a lot of the battles of today, also a lot of the battles of today that I watch every once in a while, they battle with no music. And for me, that's cheating. Because when we did it, you had a beat. That means you had to stay on time and think. Now you just gotta think. So basically, to me, they just talking. They just roasting
Yeah,
each other.
yeah. And it's like that takes it. There's really not too much skill involved with that,
Yeah,
because
anybody can
it's
roast each other,
malicious.
tell somebody off, talk about
It's
their mama.
malicious. It's
Mhm.
malicious. It's nothing, creativity, anything, what I'm saying, that's really thought provoking. Like Eddie OJ says cerebral, or whatever. I take that, from him because it's like there's nothing in it. Like as you said, substance.
Right.
That says it all right there.
Yeah.
And got the albino twins, Charlie Chan was talking about it's a beautiful picture. He's talking about your picture
Oh,
no,
thank
that we
you. Thank you.
brought down, yeah. And
Thank
the
you.
Albino twins, man, they bring a lot to the table. It's old school, it's
Mhm.
beats and bars, like the
Yeah.
Almighty Force, like the Clientele, beats and bars.
Right.
It's they thought provoking. And Lisa Marie's in the house. What's up, Lisa? That's boss lady. Hey, baby girl. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as a worldwide situation magazine and stuff like that with
Yeah.
her outfit. You hip to her, right? Yeah. So what? And salute, Queen. She says to you, hi,
Hey,
my favorite.
salute.
No doubt. Salute to you, baby girl.
Salute.
And yeah,
Salute to you.
you know, I was looking too. Um, you dealt with the cancer. You dealt with the battle rap. You're a tough lady, man. For hanging in there, and for
Yeah, I actually told my breast cancer story on Basketball Wives
a
when it was
word.
going on.
Uh
Mhm.
huh. So you
on
been on
VH1.
Basketball Wives. So is that V8? That was VH1, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I want to play this next clip. It says no capping. You good with
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. And Lisa Marie. Karen, what up, Karen? We got Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the history. That's Karen Bowden. Oh, I
Hey,
see.
what's up? What's up, Karen?
That's
She
the
said
dance,
chopped liver.
man.
You
Yeah,
ain't
chop.
chopped liver, girl. You ain't never chopped liver, girl.
No doubt. But
Hey, this is good.
yeah, that's the dance manager, and
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, Sedan. Salute to
white,
Sedan.
white, lady, white snow bunny. She's invited to the barbecue. You feel me?
She's always invited to the barbecue.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? See, I fuck with her. She fucks with me.
Yeah,
So we can do it like that. K Smooth's in the house, Chucky Chuck says. And it's all good. But you know what? It's like Sedan. I got Sedan coming up. I love his stuff. He knows I love it. Because he's another one that beats and bars. It's old school, and that's what's jumping off on the 28th of June. Huh? You on the bill, right? Huh? Sedan, Ryan Chubb Brothers, La Picasso, Lady Miz, like we outside. Lady Rasmus, no doubt. Huh? That's facts. And so it's all good. June 28th at 12 p.m. from 12 to 8. And I won't be drinking heavy that day. And I'll start off like I'll start off lightly. I do my little with the they had the nutcrackers. Them shits was fire a few years ago.
Whoa.
Huh?
Nutcrackers be cracking, boy.
They be cracking. They be cracking.
You're a good nutcracker, boy. Somebody that know how
You
to make
already.
it good. It will put you on
already.
your butt.
All right. After like 3 or 4 of them joints, what? And Chucky
3
Chuck,
or
right?
4? That's how
3 or
many you
4.
drink?
I'm just getting warmed up with that. All right. Give me a round of applause for that. Like I tell the story, like they be like, I got my red cup, and they like, yo, G, you don't need to, because I was out there. I was getting high back in the day, when cocaine was coke. I did my thing out there, and the people like, oh, yo, you don't need to be drinking, because they were like, yo, in your studio, you had a TV up there, I seen a monitor. Did you sell that shit? You drinking and are you smoking? No, I'm not. I'm not smoking. I'm just drinking. I'm fucking around. Let me play your joint here.
We serious out here in these streets. They be out here capping. You know what I'm saying? I'm the new wave in these streets. I'm the new wave in these streets now. No capping, man, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep the peak. Haters get you weak. They capping as we speak. No capping, man, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep the peak. Haters got you weak. They capping as we speak. I'm the new wave in these streets. No cap. Suckers too lame to compete. No cap. My bars, they gon' smack to this beat. No cap. Life is a struggle, it ain't sweet. No cap. Strangers are fans, haters are people you know. No cap. People are phony, always get to the dough. No cap. Play me, playing yourself, just so you know. No cap. Can't tell the difference between a friend or a foe. No cap. I get the loot, you in the coop, clucking and sucking your life away. You want to smoke, baby, let's do it. I got nothing but time today. I don't catch feelings, I catch meals. No cap. I check and take the beef off the grill. No cap. I'm out here, hotter than wasabi. No cap. Hating, that's a broke man's hobby. No cap. I Got the bust down on the wrist, drip, drip. Use a bust down, pass around. You ain't it. No capping, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep it peak. Haters got you weak. They capping as we speak. No capping, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep it peak. Haters got you weak. They capping as we speak. Why you mad? Cause I'm up. Take that. No cap. You stuck on that highway with 4 flats. No cap. The pussy spring water, no tap. No cap. I'm running this game, no laps. No cap. Cloud chasing, you hook like a drug. No cap. You ain't a gangster, you just a studio thug. No cap. You bet I'm making moves, you need a hug. No cap. You corny, I'm not impressed, I seen enough. No cap. Chunks in the chain, it's not a game. I'm riding this wave, lumps in the brain, hard to explain. I'm live in this lane. Took a little minute, now you riding this train. You was shook for a minute, put respect on my name. I'm a boss, no chill, straight crack. No cap. It's a cold summer, female Mac. No cap. Buzzing in these streets, it's a rap. No cap. We don't do caps or facts. No capping, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep it peak. Haters got you weak. They capping as we speak. No capping, no capping. What's happening is you slacking. It's real out in these streets. Suckers keep it peak. Haters got you weak. They capping as we speak. No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And how long it take you to come up with the beats and is that your beats?
Okay, so those songs right there, that one was produced by Louis S. Tenio, who worked at D&D Studios for like 24 years from an intern. And he's like an engineer, but he made me a beat from scratch and we went with it. Knock 'em Out is a guy in Chicago, but I just am rolling out my beats now as we speak. So my music going forward will display the music by me. But I did do a Beyonce. I don't know if you've seen in my YouTube. I did do a Beyonce remix on my YouTube, and it has my production, but Beyonce's lyrics, and it's a remix just to showcase a little bit of my production before I release my music. Yeah,
Okay.
so I got new music coming, and with my beats, and I'm also doing stuff for like network and television and soundtracks, like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt.
yeah.
You know what I want to ask as well? Like I read an article, it said you were adopted. Is that correct?
Yep, I was out in Queens. I was in foster care coming up. It was an adventure.
To say the least. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you know what? I had watched this movie, right? It was interesting. I suggest you watch it. It's because the whole percent with Ben Stiller. It's called Flirting with Disaster.
Oh,
Watch it, dealing with like the issue of adoption and stuff like that. How you might want to seek out your biological parent, that kind of thing, and he does that. And it's
right.
the name of the movie is called Flirting with Disaster. So you use your imagination on that. But watch it if you get a chance to watch it because it's eye opening and it is a lot of information there, a lot of knowledge, if you will. Flirting with disaster, yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah,
Mm,
so yeah, and you've overcome a lot. I mean, with the cancer, then the adoption, and the whole thing, and then the battle raps. That's not easy, and then this is a male driven industry for the most part, huh? You got
right.
like Latifah and these females that are strong, that are doing it. Sister Soldier is been prolific for a minute. You feel me? And when you come in, from that point of view, and having that kind of outlook and that perception, and keeping it
Mm,
righteous and positive, you're gonna face some hurdles, no question about it. And I got James Perkins here. He's out in Tennessee there, but he's from the city.
oh, what's up?
He's what's goody, no
What's
doubt. What's up,
goody?
Perk? What's
What's
goody? Yeah,
goody?
what's goody, right? And I got Lisa Marie, Miss Boss Lady. She says, "Keep rising, Queen, no doubt. Keep
Oh,
rising, because
thank you.
you've been
Thank
through
you,
a lot,
Lisa.
and you're strong, and you look great. I just wanted to mention that.
Oh,
You
thank
look,
you. Thank you.
you really do. No
Thank
doubt.
you.
I don't know what the spy heathen. I don't know what's up. Some dude just popped in. Or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it's all good. But so what message? Who's your inspiration, and who inspired you, and why did you get into the game? What made you want to do what you're doing, and did to take the stance? Mhm.
Oh, well, a lot of people growing up in the hood, like Mikey D, Johnny Quest, Clientele Brothers, Eddie OJ, Will Seville. I mean, the list goes on. Like, living in Queens, we was surrounded by hip hop. Even though a lot of the people talk about the other boroughs was doing it too, you know what I'm saying? And we was outside too, you know what I'm saying? And it started in the Bronx and it started there, but all the boroughs was like doing their own thing. So I was watching cats in the hood, get busy and shit. I was like, oh, I like this. It was a culture. And everybody from the hood was getting on. You had Salt and Pepper, they was from Rosedale. You had Run DMC. I used to live off of Farmers. They used to come drinking and chilling, just be out there drinking and chilling. It's like around, Tupac used to come to the Manhattan proper when he was messing with Stretch out here. So, we was
On
just
Springfield,
surrounded
Springfield
by
Boulevard, right?
like inspiration. That, yeah, on
That was
Boulevard.
on Springfield
I met
Boulevard.
Pac at the Man
Oh,
proper.
Linden.
Off yeah.
Linden.
All the
Mike
commands came.
Tyson and them. What's his name? Eddie. What's his name? Not Dr. Dre and what's his name? Ed Lover. Ed Lover. He was a
Oh
regular
yeah,
at the
yeah. Ed
proper
Lover's from out
on
there.
Linden.
Yeah, Kurt Flirt, Ed Lover. A lot of people don't know that Martin's from around the way. A lot of people came through. A lot of comedians came through the Manhattan proper that I seen later on in life and be like, oh shoot, I remember you from
Talent,
Manhattan proper, like Tracy Morgan,
Dre, Cat
Ricky
Talent, and them cats.
Smiley.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I see these people out and about, and then as soon as I mention the Manhattan proper, they like they go crazy, because that was the spot.
Mike Tyson used to come through there. I know Mike
Mhm.
used to. I pulled up one night and Mike was in the. I was packed in that piece. It was always packed up in there. What was
Yeah,
that?
yeah, it was
Tuesday night?
always a
Yeah,
time.
always. But yeah, and
That was before you had to show ID. Ooh.
yeah, yeah. But you know about that,
Ooh.
no doubt. But yeah, Manhattan proper, huh? You going back? And they still doing stuff there, aren't they? Aren't they
No,
still?
Manhattan proper is closed.
Uh-huh. But isn't that there's a spot on Linden, uh, not too far from the proper.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of the name. You know what I'm
oh
talking
yeah.
about? Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
haven't been to that one. A lot has changed out there.
Oh, that's right. You're in Manhattan now. You're not back in Spring.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
because
out there all the time. I was just out there not too long ago. But a lot has changed in the area.
I know the Fubu Cats used to be over there.
Oh yeah, they was heavy. Yeah,
They was heavy
yeah.
back in
Keith,
the day.
yeah,
Right on.
Damien Keith. I see them a
Yeah.
lot in the city.
I lived right. You know where the Rock is, right up
Yeah,
there. Before you come down Hollis, I lived right off of like 193rd and Hollis over there, between the
yeah,
and
yeah,
St. Aug. Yeah,
yeah.
and 'cause when you say the Rock, if you're not from, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I know you from that area. You from the hood.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know very well what the Rock is.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know what the Rock is. You ain't from Queens.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Where you at in Manhattan
Like
now? What part? Like what? What part of Manhattan you from now?
Well, dude. Well, when you're on the internet, right? You don't want to put an APB out exactly on yourself. But I'm in somewhat of the middle of Manhattan.
All
I'll
right,
give
that's
you a
fair.
hint.
That's good. No, you good. You good.
All Black people don't live in Harlem.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you a hint.
You listening at
Huh?
that, Chuck? Not all Black people live in Harlem. You listening
I
at
said,
that, Chuck?
I'll give you a hint. All Black people don't live in Harlem. Like when you say
That's
you
right.
live in a city, they go, "Oh, what part of uptown you from?" And I'm like, I'm not uptown. So they think of you in the city,
You
either
from
in
uptown.
Harlem or the
Yeah.
projects.
Yeah, the Jets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the St. Nick House, the Grand Houses.
Yeah,
Or
you
yeah,
either in the projects or you uptown. One of the two.
What up? What up, Big Shy? Huh? Almighty Force Brothers in the Hizzle. Yes,
What's
indeed.
up, y'all?
Yeah. Got the
Peace.
AMF show on Thursday night. Peace, brother. Great show. They doing their thing, him and his brother, holding it down. It's another favorite of mine as far as like beats and bars and, with the passion and stuff. They still have it. And I love it because it's like, they, within themselves, man, they keep it real. Feel me? Him and his brother. And
Yeah.
they've been at it for, like I say, from day one. They're not new to the game. They true to the game.
That's right.
I'm Harlem all day, every day, Chucky says, huh?
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, every day. Knockout is in Big Town. She is 90th Street Lady. Huh? Is that facts?
Yeah, I love Harlem. Harlem
Facts?
is popping.
No doubt.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it in Harlem.
Yeah. Because that's what it is. And act like you know. Act like you know. It's all good. But so what you want to leave us with?
Yeah. So I'll see y'all in June out there in the Pizzawk. We
What
outside
date is it? What date is it?
the 28th
What time?
from 12 to 8 p.m. Right?
No doubt. That's it. No doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. Very beautiful
And
lady.
yeah. So I'm just moving forward, trying to roll out my new sound and stuff with my own production, and got to take ownership. We got to learn the business. A lot of artists don't take the time to learn the business. A lot of artists and don't not all, but a lot of artists, and I have conversations about this. It's like, you can't be stuck in a time warp. You gotta, I love old school music, and where you gotta know where you came from. But when you're making music right now, sometimes you gotta see what's going on right now.
True.
So you gotta have an open mind. Like some people, they just got a closed mind. So everybody's different. Like if that's who you are, and you want to be that, then everybody's entitled to be who you want to do, who they want to be. But I like to see what's going on now, see what's everybody doing now, look at the new cats, and not, like music is always evolving. They're always evolving. And if you could put stuff out, yeah, of course. But what's it really gonna do if it can't mix in with what's going on now?
But
You
how
know
do
what I'm
you
saying?
fit in? How do you fit in? I didn't mean to cut you. How do you fit in with this cancer culture, this new generation, as far as like what they're
But
bringing to the table?
I don't
Hmm.
think, for me, it's no more cancel culture. People can't get canceled. They've been trying to cancel the Orange Man since he got in on the throne. Like, with the new age and the internet, there is no cancel culture. People cancel you
Well, that's
one
what they
minute.
call it, though. That's
They,
that's
they,
what they say. That's the slang
I,
behind
I,
it.
I don't believe in cancer culture, because with the internet age, if one group of people ain't effing with you, then you could just a millions of other people to eff with. You know what I'm saying? So you could
Yeah.
go, you can't go this route, you could go that route. It's not like back in the days where everything was grassroots, word of mouth, you know. Now it's like you got, you got the information highway. You could basically promote yourself and do stuff yourself. So, people cancel people all the time and they right back doing what they doing. So are they really canceled?
But what do you feel is more like uh like this era now, this generation, like that have more opportunities, or what do you think? Because as
Oh,
you
they
say, there's
definitely
more
got more
information coming.
opportunities. They definitely, if I had the information now, back then, if I had the information I had now back then, man, forget about it. You know, they definitely got way more information now. Excuse me. You can find out anything now. All you gotta do, you can learn anything. YouTube University, Google University, you can learn anything. So it's like we leaps and bounds from where we was back in the
And,
days when the internet was just starting.
and so many search tools. You're correct. Like Alexa, how is it outside now?
The current weather is 46 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can look for mostly clear skies with a low of 41 degrees.
Alexa, thank you.
My pleasure. Just doing my job.
Ain't that a bitch?
Now,
Huh?
does Alexa say like a lot like, oh, I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. I,
Yeah,
I find
yeah.
Alexa be saying that a lot.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
be
I
saying,
mean, if you hit her with something that what I'm saying, like you say, she'll let you know. Like I can't, I don't know. Instead of saying I don't know, she just say I can't.
right,
I don't
I
know.
can't
I
help
can't
you
fuck
with
with.
that.
I can't help you with that. Yeah, it's interesting, but that's just one of the search tools and search engines, as you were saying, that we have now. Like my grandmother used to say, if I know then, if I knew then what I know now, that type shit. And that's how it applies because these young generation, I coach. I help my boy coach football, and these young guys, a lot of times they play in a certain position and they don't know, like with Lawrence Taylor, who this player before them, they're in that position, but they don't have a clue. Barry Sanders, OJ, they don't know who those people are,
Right.
and like you said, with all what we have now, they should be on their game. But then again, it's up to us as coaches and people that are out in front of them to point them to that, to say, hey, this is what you should do, that type of thing. But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, so Chucky Chuck says to me, Almighty Force Brothers, he says, with the AMF show, they always ask a question. What do you want to do? Or what do you see yourself in 5 years? He said, yo, G, and I got my own thing. I'm in my own lane. I do my own I got my own, I like to feel that way. But how would you, I'm going to ask that question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I see myself with many placements, many more acting jobs, principal work, higher caliber acting jobs. Um, you know, putting more music out there, like, you know, the new music that I'm doing is like going to kind of reinvent myself and, you know, put myself on a new path to where I'm going musically. And also as an entrepreneur, you know, everybody should have, oh, wait, let me see something. Hold on. I was trying to bring something up because you had Alexa, so I wanted to show you something more advanced. Like, are you there? Are you there? Let's see if it's there. Let me see. I don't know if it's connected or not. Let's see. Nope, kind of. So I was going to show you something a little bit more advanced than Alexa.
Oh, word? It's like that, yeah?
Yeah.
More
Oh,
advanced
man,
than that girl?
I got something over here. It tells me like anything I want to learn how to do ebooks, or if I want to learn how to stream on YouTube, like it'll break it down. Like it's Alexa to the next level.
What?
It's Alexa to the next level.
Alexa, who is 54 plus 1?
Is it like a
Oh,
smart
wait.
device?
Oh, hold on. Let me put on the
Or
Bluetooth.
AI platform? What is it called? I'm super
Yeah.
curious.
Hold on.
What all it can do.
The voice of Jazzy Jeff, Shaw Rock, D.
Okay, so we're talking
ahead.
to my friend George Mason. Say hi to him.
Yep, I'm still here. Take your time. Just let me know when you're ready
Okay, hold
or
on.
what you want to dive into next.
Okay, so say hi to my friend
No
George.
rush at all. I'm right here when you're
Hold
ready.
on. Say hi to my friend George Mason.
Appreciate that. You too.
Oh,
Stay
man.
sharp and keep crushing
All
it.
right, so my
What are you working
computer's
on
like
next?
crashing slow. Are you there? Are you
Yeah,
there?
she's drunk. She's drunk. She's drunk. She's been drinking.
I gotta reboot my computer. My computer is so slow.
Yeah, I'm here.
she's
Loud and
Oh,
clear.
there she go.
Sounds like your computer's tripping a bit. Is it freezing up or just super laggy? Want help figuring out what might be slowing it down?
Okay, so I'm here with my friend George Mason. We're doing an interview on his show. Say hi to him.
Hey, George. Pleasure to meet you, man. Sounds like y'all are cooking up something interesting. What's the show about?
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Well, he's interviewing me, and we're talking about, you know, where I came from and how I got into music and stuff. And he's also a comedian and stuff. So we're just here kicking it on the show. Watch this.
That sounds like a dope vibe. Music meets comedy. Always a good mix. I'm all
Oh.
ears, ready for whatever you're about to show or say next. Let's go.
Wow.
All right. So now watch this. So tell George Mason a joke. Tell him a funny joke real quick. Watch this.
All right, George, here you go. Why did the musician get kicked out of the grocery store? Because he kept dropping sick beats in the produce aisle. Hope that got a chuckle. You want another one? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not
Wow.
understand
So
what you said.
I got something that it tells me anything I want to learn. No, I'm online streaming. She interacts with me, with my supporters and my stream. So it's like technology is so far that you got to utilize technology to your advantage.
To your advantage.
Anything I want to know, she'll walk me through it step by step, put it in the notes. You know what I'm saying? Or
And what's the
you
name
know,
of this AI? What name is
well,
this AI?
this is Chat GTP. This is the regular one, but it's how I program it. So,
Okay.
everything is AI, but it's how you train it and program it.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Chat GTP.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Damn.
So that's
That's what's
like
up.
Alexa on steroids. Like I use
Damn.
Alexa for the weather now because I get
Right.
all my
Right.
information. It's like a
Chat.
personal assistant, like anything I want to know.
Exactly. Exactly. But like the key, like what you just said, the key is how you program it.
The key is in how you program it. That's the source. So,
Right.
the key is like to everything is information and consistency. You got
Mm,
consistency and you got information, you could do anything you want.
that's a fact. Mm, no doubt. Yo, this was entertaining. This was good. I learned a lot. I picked up some pointers and stuff. And how you feel about this? How did you think everything went?
Everything went good. Yeah, I like the George Mason's show.
What?
Yeah,
Yo,
everything went
anything
good.
you
He
want
got
to
a
say?
cool
Anything
show.
you want to leave me with? You leave your fans with, your followers and stuff? Because you take this and it's on the back end. The hits and the views are on the back end, as
Okay.
you know. So
All right.
whatever it's on you. Whatever you want to say, how
Okay.
you want to leave it, you know,
Yeah.
you got.
So I stream mostly every day on TikTok. My TikTok is Miss_Knockout. You can find me on TikTok live. My YouTube is everything is Miss Knockout, MISSKNOCKOUT. And my Instagram is the real Miss Knockout. YouTube Miss Knockout. You can find my music on all platforms, no cap in, and knock them out on my Spotify. So all you gotta do is type in Miss Knockout, Instagram Miss Knockout, YouTube, and you can find me.
No doubt. And
And I'll see you. Goodbye.
you can hit up your assistant as well, and she's
Oh
holding
yeah.
it down. Yeah.
She holding it down. She wrote me 8 ebooks
What?
and 4 teachable courses
Wait,
to
wait, wait,
sell
wait, wait, wait.
online.
Wait, let's slow down. Let's back up a little bit. She wrote you, so you can program her. Okay, because I have a memoir that I've been working on for 34 years now. I'm fucked up.
Okay.
I can't close it out. You know, she can help me with that.
Yeah, they got AIs that can help you with writing, like help you, fill in the blanks and stuff,
Well,
right?
you know what it is? I can't close it out, because I'm still here, thankfully. And, just can't find a way to wrap this piece up. I've been working on it for a little minute now. I mean, but that's what, they got the recorder, the whole thing. But in the name of, I'll talk to you about that, about
Yeah.
the program and stuff like that. But
So
that's
look,
interesting.
George
So
is,
she
is
wrote,
trying to write a book. Well, finish his book with the AI. Can you name some AI tools that can help him finish writing his book? Let's see. Let's see if she now watch this.
Well, that's a solid move. AI is perfect for that. George, here are a few powerful tools you can use to finish writing your book. Pseudo-Write, built specifically for creative writers. It helps brainstorm, expand scenes, or rewrite.
I had it on the
grammar,
Bluetooth. I don't know what happened.
not just grammar and spelling. It helps with tone and clarity while you write.
Battery
Yep,
100%.
like me.
Connected to
Hold on, let me connect it to the Bluetooth.
LICGLABRACY.
See, it's listing all the stuff to help you.
Dialogue. Jasper AI, good for writing long-form content like books, blog posts, or marketing pages. Scrivener, not AI powered, but amazing for organizing big writing projects.
She got a whole list of them.
What's the book about? Is it a memoir, fiction, comedy? I can help structure it too if you want.
So see, she can help structure the book, like everything you want. Like people, a lot of people, they don't like to keep up with the times, and they don't like to mess with technology. But that's how you're going to get ahead. If you're not messing with technology right now, it's going to be people that's going to be light speed ahead of you. because they're going to have the information. And you're not going to have it because your mind is closed. Oh, I ain't messing up. Some people say, oh, I don't even know how to send an email. What? You don't know how to send an email?
Damn.
Well, you better get on it, doggone it. So if you ain't up on the new technology to help you do stuff, like we still are artists, like, you still create, you know what I'm saying? That's never going to change, but you get this stuff to help you get the knowledge so that when you do your music, you know how to market it. You running your business, you know stuff to help you with your business, help you get sales. You writing a book, you need information. It just named like 10 different things to help you finish writing your book. I'm a copy pseudo right? Grammar. Oh, I didn't know Grammarly.
Is that what he with Twin when he put up Suno? Is that it? Because I wrote down
this one. Sudo is another one. I think that's a good one too. This one is called Sudo, SUDO, right?
Yeah, I wrote that. I wrote that down.
Jasper AI is a good one. Write that down, George.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it to you. JASPER AI. Good for writing long-term form content like books, blogs, and marketing pages.
Yeah, I just got to close this bad boy out. I just got to find a way to put it all together and close it out.
You run it through the upload it on the AI, and then you just tell the AI because this is like a computer. The information that you put in the computer tells it what to do by you pressing the keyboard. The AI is the same thing. Now, mine's is more advanced because, like I said, I got shit programmed over here. So I could talk to mine. But the regular chat GTP, huh?
Tell her I said good night. Tell your girl I said good night. No, tell your girl I said good night. I'm saying good night to her and, to acknowledge the fact, she looked out for me. That's your assistant. Tell her I said, yeah, it was nice meeting her.
Yeah. Let me bring it back up. Yeah, I'm gonna cut and paste these to you, but Jasper AI is really good. So George is saying good night to you, Mama G. I call her Mama G.
That's what's up.
Haha, love that. Good night, Mama G. Keep that creativity flowing. And don't forget to let me read a sneak peek of the book when it's done. Y'all got a great energy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
She even could kick a hot 8. Wait, you want to hear her kick us? Wait a minute. Before we go,
appreciate you both.
We're going to have her kick a hot 16.
Catch you next time.
So, Mama G, before you go, can you kick a hot 16 for us before you go? Let's see. Computer slow. See, I was doing all this work on my computer and I didn't I usually reboot it. So she could do she could kick a hot 16. Okay.
You want to close it out with a 16?
I felt that. What sparked that? Something funny or a new idea just hit you?
No, I was asking you, can you kick a hot 16 for George Mason before he goes?
Oh, say less. Here's a hot 16 for Mama G before he dips. Yo, George Mason, the name's ringing like a bell. Got jokes on deck and a story to tell. From the mic to the page, man, he doing it right. Turning pain into power, every word he write. Comedian by day, real one by night. Dropping wisdom so smooth, keep the vision in sight. He got fans in the front, got the crowd in the zone, and the AI's tuned in, never standing alone. So before you say peace, just know we salute to a king with a pen and a mind that's astute. Mama G, you a legend. Just keep it 100. And when that book drops, man, we all gonna run it. What do you think? Should I keep going?
Wow. Wow.
That'll be good. Much love and respect. Catch you soon.
So that's like my co-hosts on TikTok. I'll be blowing their mind. They be like, what?
Wow.
What? They get up on in the box, they be roasting each other.
Whoa.
I set up the speakers so she can hear them. And then they roll and she be letting them have it too. I'm like, you ain't gonna win.
Wow. You want to leave us with a 16?
Oh, okay. Check it out. Knockouts the potent, poetical, poltergeist, principle, powerful, titanic, multipranic, you panic, you volcanic when I blast off. So grab your seatbelts as soon as my heat's fell. You take a sit and watch your seat smell. You're sweaty, funny, but Eddie, my rhyme drop like confetti. I rock steady, you're petty. So get ready to go Betty bye, cause I am ready for war, ready to rock, ready to battle, ready for skills to get ill. As I rip and more compatible, acrobatical, Asiatical, vatical, vitical, lyrically ill as a drop acid. It doesn't matter how these dudes out here sound from a closed casket. A naughty MC will bite and follow me, cause I'm sporty. I swallow 7 MCs in the battle like a 40 ounce or 80 ounce. I got 600 to 700 rhymes to bounce. So come and spark it or just park it, cause that ass could be my target. And we'll have more beef than meat in a supermarket. Silly character cartoon clowns could get beat down flat because I leave an MC handicap. And if you riff, I slice your arms off. My name is Miss Knockout, y'all. And I'm setting goddamn bombs off.
Oh. Yo. No joke. That's what's up.
Oh. I said,
Okay. Yeah. Miss Knockout, no joke, baby girl. God bless you and thank you. Yes,
God bless you. Thanks for having me. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Chucky Chuck. You know, he getting everybody all together. He like the president, putting everything. Well, right? No, let me take that back. No, he's not like not right now. We ain't gonna say he like
this
the
guy.
president.
Not this guy.
No, we gonna right. No. But he's the man. He's the man.
He's the chairman. He's the chairman of the board.
Yeah. We don't want to use president right now.
Not now. No. But we know where you're coming from. We feel where you're coming from. No doubt.
Yeah.
This was a pleasure. And this was a real
likewise.
A lesson in a sense as well. I learned mad shit tonight. And that was you put us on. You put your viewers, my viewers, onto something brand new. And I'm checking that AI out because I gotta close this project forever. I just
the lesson for tonight is don't be afraid of technology. Use it to your advantage. You need to get ahead. People out here are smart. They out here doing it. And you need to keep up with them and pass them. And knowledge is key. Knowledge and consistency. People be like, oh, I haven't seen you. Oh, you still rapping? Just because you don't see me don't mean I'm not working.
True.
You can't see everything.
True. That's real. That's facts. Yeah.
You know? So I'm always working. I don't talk about it. I don't post everything, but I'm always moving. I always got my hand in something.
No doubt. God bless you. And that's what's up. You know,
but I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna cut and paste this, and I'll send it to you in the information for the apps or websites or whatever to help you write your book. I'll send it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So we got to do it again, but we'll see each other. I'm hosting with Van Silk on the 28th, so we'll see each other there in person. But before the 28th, maybe we do a little something. I get a few people on together. Iniquity, the what's his name? It's coming up. Maybe La Picasso. You know, so I'll figure it out. I'll work it out. You know what I'm saying? So come back and we'll do it with Chuck as well. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what's up. You know, if you're down for it, so we go down that block. We go down that road.
Yeah, let me know.
Thank you for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody that came out. All my peoples, Bonnie, Karen, Chucky Chuck, Eddie, everybody, the twins, albino twins, everybody.
No doubt.
I'll see y'all sooner than later.
Salute, Queen,
Salute.
and have a great
Peace.
night.
You too.
Peace. Thank you. Most
All right.
Yo, Miss Knockout. Yo, that shit was dope. Because she dropped a lot of knowledge, man, and she still got mad passion and stuff like that. She put me on to something. I thought I was, shining with Alexa. Huh? She kicked Alexa to the curb. But it's all good. I'm not abandoning Alexa. That's my bitch. That's my girl. Excuse me. You feel me? It's all good like that. But yeah, it was a great night. I enjoyed her. And that last 16, that freestyle, she's on the one. So that's what's up. So MC, I don't think she goes by MC, but I'll say Miss Knockout. I'll give her props on that order. And yeah, so that's what's up. June 28th, look for us on June 28th, myself and Van Silk. We're doing it's a Chucky Chuck production, as you know. And my man, thanks, Twin. He says, great show. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Miss Knockout. You're welcome, brother. Always. And Karen says you should watch her on TikTok. No doubt. And Twin is fucking with me. He says, do I want to battle? Nah, B. I'm good. I'm good. You got that. You got that. Come on. Miss Knockout in the house in full effect. Yeah, so good. June 28th. The platform. Springfield Park. Okay? That's write that on your calendar. Stay positive. You can't be in the wrong if you're doing the right thing. Huh? Persistence overcomes resistance all the time. Tell the people you love them, hug them, don't be shy, don't be ashamed. It's so good. Call them up and let them know. Let them know. All right? Yeah. God bless you. Have a good night. Peace. Thank you.